running life is not 5 days. This thing is not it, bro. It's not it, man. 5 days.
Most people I know, it goes on a day at best, you know, they start back up the next
and they talk about it for the next week. And
I felt so much better after that.
That's what pages do.
Yeah, like a month later, like if you're married and have kids.
That's gonna be me. That's gonna be me.
That Robert's
100%. That is me at the moment, fam. Cause honestly, yeah, them hills, yeah, I'm not a joke, innit. I can run, yeah, barely. I can't run half a mile, fam. 0.4 miles, bro. Don't like you, man. You're gonna start doing it as well, innit?
What's that?
Next couple days, exercise, bro.
Oh,
Exercise.
yeah, for sure.
I don't even run for the bus. Like,
No,
I haven't run in years.
don't get it twisted, yeah. Inside the M25, man's not running. No. You wanna see me and Leighton running down the fucking street, bro? Never running my own. Running is a sign of vulnerability in East London, yeah. That's not. It's like I ain't doing that. However, yeah, in the fields and the sheeps and the horses, yeah, I don't care. Who's seeing me? No one's seeing me for that. I've only got a front, like I said earlier, yeah.
I'm a Goonie runner.
I look stupid. No. Bro, Karim is the worst. Have you ever seen him run? Bro.
It's pretty amazing.
No, like I thought, like, yeah, like you saying it, I was like, oh, everyone looks a bit fucked when they run in it, yeah. That's different, bro. What the fuck is that? Like, does he not know that you're like meant to bend your legs? Like, honestly, no, bro. His legs are straight. They're just swinging. It's like a weird, like
a Lego man.
I don't even know how to explain it, bro. It's like two pendulums, bro, just swinging. It's fucking weird, bro.
When we a couple months ago, we went to stay with Karim's dad. He's living in Cornwall all the time. This is time ago.
It was a while ago, not a couple months.
Alright, what's a couple months? It was a couple months ago.
Alright, yeah, carry on.
The story's inaccurate, right? Fucking fact checking it right now.
Actually, around September last year.
We're about to miss the train down there, and we're running.
Oh, yeah.
We're running down the train platform in Paddington, trying to get on the train. The doors are beeping. And Karim shouts out. He doesn't go like, wait, or like, oh, hold the door. He goes, no!
He's got like a bag of walkers. He's got like that, the multi-bag of walkers.
Literally, yeah. I can picture man swinging legs and screaming that. The driver should have just left them.
No, remember there was like a
fuck this
person
guy.
like letting the driver know, like, no. He just like, no. I remember like he was like, bro, I don't know where I am. So I was like, hold my guitar. I run around the corner and I whistle. I just sit there.
You gave him some mad directions.
Yeah, no. I was like,
Bro, don't.
no, I run around the corner and I whistle to Karim.
Oh Lord.
I whistled to him like, and he's like,
like he's a fucking horse, bro.
Because I was like,
Shaking your heel.
got like a dog whistle.
Oh shit.
I was waiting with Dan in the station, and he was on the phone to Karim trying to give him the direction. I was just listening to Dan speaking like, this is going to go wrong. Karim is not going to get here.
Because literally, when I see bro, I was like when we were here, yeah, last time. And me and Michael, before I went to the shop, yeah, and we were walking back, and me and Michael were just walking like slightly faster, yeah. Obviously it's bare far, so after a while we're like a corner ahead of them, innit? Bearing in mind, there's only like 4 corners, like it's mostly one straight road, yeah. Still, we get home, yeah, and I'm thinking, oh, they'll be like 2 minutes behind us, innit? Yeah. 15 minutes go by, and it's cold, and I'm thinking like, raw, like, where are these man, innit? Because it's like December time or some shit, and I'm thinking like, fuck. I'll try calling them, yeah, no answer. I was like, oh, no, I'm gonna have to go get them. I was walking downstairs ready to go back out here to get them, yeah. I was like, oh, fuck, it's gonna have to happen. And then you pull in, yeah, just roll up. And it's him and Ray, the shittest combination for directions, yeah. Like, fully, you must have, if you just looked forward and saw us.
No, I remember. You know, you're like a deep convo, like, it was like one of them ones, and we were walking, we got to like these crossroads, it's like left or right.
Yeah. It's not even a crossroads, bro.
Okay, I was like,
it's a junction. It's a junction. It's not a crossroads, bro. Don't add any more possibilities.
Yeah, no, and then like,
I met him at the crossroads.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Yeah, right, I was like to Ray. Yeah, I was like to Ray. Oh wait, is it left or right? I always forget this bit. And he was just Ray was like,
Me too.
oh right, yeah, no. Ray was just like, oh Ben always says, why the fuck are you going that way? So it's me this way.
Are you ready?
So oh yeah, that sounds right.
Are you ready for why I say that? Because he tried to go that way when we're walking there. He tried to go right when we're walking there. So if you're walking back, that's on the left, innit? So don't go there. It's like, he goes, oh yeah, he told me
I'm
not to go
gonna
like,
lie.
bro.
we were halfway down there. I was like, yo, those trees are tall, you know. Like in the normal way, they're never that big. I was like, I don't know about this way, you know. He's like, no, let's just like keep walking, see how it is. We walk up and it's like some human centipede, like farmhouse, like just sitting there. And we're like, nah, this is the wrong way. We're going back. But low-key, I was a bit of me. I was just like, oh, I kind of want to look in it, you know.
I still ain't been up there, you know. I know where it is, but I still
we
ain't
should
been
go
up
one
there.
day, like when we're here.
Boys
like,
look hungry.
What's been funny about that? But this whole area.
Why don't
over
give
there-
straight
you want any bacon?
Just a pack.
It looks like there's a storm brewing. How just stay the night?
Things here, all these areas here, they look very nice during the day, yeah, night time. Like, I went to the shop one time by myself, bro.
Yeah, this after we left.
Would you? Yeah, but when I went by myself, it's calm. When we all go as a group, yeah, night time, walk to the shop. Yeah, it's mine, yeah. When I went by myself, I was scared, bro. I was scared, bro.
No
That is
street
real.
light.
It was at -3 as well. It was cold that I was out.
In that level of darkness.
Yeah.
In London and shit, you got street
No, but the thing is, no. But the thing is though, yeah, it's dark, but because there's no like light pollution, it's alright. So there's like moonlight and shit, but at the same time, yeah, the mind plays tricks on you. I start shitting my pants. I'm like,
silence,
yeah.
You know that way back, we were just like, oh, I'm not gonna lie, like, I got a low percent battery, like, what music should we play just like make us like feel less like scared? We're like, you know, but I'm Woody Guthrie.
Yeah,
you know, every horror movie there's always that type of. I know, that's
It's like Tiny Tim or something.
yeah. It's like country music at the middle of the night. We're like, nah, fuck this. So just put Matt DeMarco.
What a way to die.
Oh my god.
I'm just gonna clench my cheeks and hope for the best.
It's like, where's Ray?
Cause remember that time we were like walking there and it's just like we get to like an actual crossroads. Obviously pitch black, no one around. That's the thing, like you just won't see no one in it. And then, bruv, there's just this done, like this, we must have been like a farmer or some shit. Yeah, like literally on the crossroads, yeah, in a whip.
You ever wanted to play guitar?
Yeah, Ruto, I was
Sold my soul. Blue.
But like, it's a bit awkward when you see them in it, because they look at you, yeah, and they're just looking at you like, what the fuck are you doing here? And we're looking at them like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
The car you're talking about.
Yeah, oh, and then there was an old woman walking up like the other way towards us,
Oh,
and it's
fucked
pitch
me
black,
up.
we couldn't see nothing, and what I see is like this flowing white thing, and she just had a bag on as she got closer, and she's on the phone, she's like, oh, there's some people, and I was like, she was like the least scary person ever, yeah. But I'm not even gonna lie, we just come out, I was like, oh fuck, you know, I'm just gonna fucking shit time, man.
She just went,
That's a white sheet.
it just starts floating. I didn't know you could do that.
My shit's don't even flash on. Oh, fucking hell. Oh,
You know you could do that.
As you flying, like.
We should do a we need to update our weekly playlist that we aim to do weekly. The micromoon thing.
I didn't even know that was a
You
thing.
see what I'm saying? Because I fuck, bro.
It's news to me.
So, it's not that great. I don't know if it's one of those things that like I was like, oh, this won't take too much time to do in it. But then it's like, can I be bothered? No, but just what you're listening to. Just what you're listening to, doing it. It's not that deep. Like it's not. It ain't gonna be fresh.
I don't like reggae.
Just the whole playlist. Chaz and Dave.
Red Dog
I'm
Holiday.
I'm definitely.
You ate all the pies.
All the pies.
MP3 rip, like, from YouTube. That shit ain't on Spotify.
I have to destroy it on Spotify to put it on the playlist, bro. Trust me. Get my whole account flagged.
Yeah.
CD rip. You ate all the pies.
Oh, fucking hell. Alright, well, you man tell me, why don't you say what shit you've been listening to recently? Tie it back to some music bullshit.
No, go the other way, bro.
Yeah, go on, Ben, you start.
I thought it was something from Ben.
Go on, Ben, you start.
Because you.
Yeah, you keep it in.
Alright, this week's new additions, yeah. New things. That guy, you might know this guy as well. This guy, Michael Abraham. He used to be called Charlie White.
Yeah.
So his new thing, that Where the Money At, that shit. Then what else have I been listening to? I've been re-listening to that that J-Rock album from a couple years ago, the Redemption thing.
That's a good album.
Real good. Yeah. I just been listening to that a lot because like, man, I'm going through a fucking TDE phase, innit? Just like super high budget. Pyoing, like, you know what I mean?
Mad
like, just, bro,
production.
you know what it is, yeah? Who was I speaking to the other day? I was like, you know what it is, yeah? I was talking to Christy about it. I said, I fuck with all that stuff because it's exactly what I would do if I had bare money. Like, that's how I get shit to sound, innit? If I could afford to, just stupid clean, stupid dynamics, huge, everything sounded huge. So it's like, I'm listening to that. Everything on that label is just, and all the videos are mad, everything's like done to like the highest standard, innit? It's like benchmark type shit.
You heard,
so that
you heard the new tune, Anderson .Paak with Bruno Mars?
Andy Pack and Bruno.
It's so good.
You like it? I listened to it one
I hate to
time.
say that, but
I listened to it one time.
These
Done with
two.
the guitar
Mate,
playing
these
Grenade back in the day, innit?
No, the thing is, he should be a good musician, innit? But like, I'm not gonna lie, it does put me off. I'm not gonna lie, it does put me off.
Yeah.
Cause I'm just like,
You know what, man? These two, I can't voice a single musical opinion around these two. I get rinsed.
they're too cool, innit? That's why
I get
they're
rinsed.
too cool, bro.
Any music I like, they're like, how would you listen to this?
I know, that's what I mean, bro. You know what I mean? But at the same time, I'm not gonna lie, I listened to it like one time, yeah.
Anything I like.
But like, I'm gonna re-listen to it. Was it? But the whole thing is like, it's just so like, you know, so 70s, innit? Like,
Well, yeah, but
leaning
that's the
into
point.
it so much, innit?
It's obviously
That
like
kinda
so
put me off a
over
little
the
bit.
top to the point where, I mean, it's a gimmick.
It's a joke,
It's a
innit?
novelty, yeah. But like, I mean, they do it so well. It's so well
Well, that's
executed. It's
the
just,
thing,
it's
that's
just a
the
good pop song. You can't really fault
And
it.
like his style, like as in his drums, like lean into that so much.
It's such a sick drum. It's so good.
It's a beast. Go on then. What's the?
Me banging that Charles Manson album, but like, still.
How fucking dare you?
Cancelled.
That's fucking
Charles Manson.
You know what?
Man's got a swastika on his forehead.
That
album,
That Mussolini.
I'm not gonna lie. Imagine you got a dance playlist though. It's like Charles Manson. Just fucking. We're all there like, oh yeah, it's fine, bro. You know, it's like there's some good songs in there, and then you realize you're like, oh, okay then.
No, but that album,
I can't like it.
It's true. That's
fucking is insane, man. Yeah,
that's it. Yeah.
It's so good.
So
Like,
this is the
there's
thing.
weird shit in it, though. It's almost unlistenable for me. It's too weird.
Yeah.
But the other shit is like,
Bro,
oh my god.
First song, man, don't need to go further than that. That's a perfect song.
yeah.
That's a perfect
Did you
song.
hear the other version on the album? It's weird, man.
Yeah, that's what we're covering, innit? Me and Christy, me and Christy were doing our madnesses. But the thing is, like, I don't know, but I thought I don't care about it. As in like, I'll listen to it, bruv. Like, he don't benefit from it now.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, no.
He's dead.
Well, exactly. But no, I've been back. But no, it's sick. I've still been listening to that quote band. That Amando. I think it says it. Amando. Fucking amazing, man. It's so good. I don't know. I can't really. You know when you're like, oh, it's like what you listen to. Nothing really comes to mind. That's what
my
I've got.
brain
Like,
goes
those are two that I
blank
can remember right now.
No, but like,
Other
just like,
shit,
but you said that Anderson .Paak thing in it. It's like, and then you think, oh, when I was listening to that, I was listening to that.
Yeah. I don't know, man. Like, I guess those are the two main ones that come to mind.
Oh, you know, I've been banging out, which has shit artwork. Like,
Let's see crack to my
yeah, if you don't listen to crack, you're a fucking pussy, bro. But like, you see, they see with like all just like, well, metal generally, but like particularly like doom and like stoner shit. The artwork is shit. Like 90% of the time. Alright, so this band called Monolord, didn't it?
Oh shit, yeah, I already know.
Yeah, no, but that Seth guy shared it the other day on his story, like that's some stiff meds. And I listened to it and I was like, what is this? So I was listening to that, and it's tight, but that artwork is so fucking bad. I'm just like, allow it. Bro, that's what I'm saying. And I was like, it's worse than that, bro. This one's just like some woman's head on like a green background. I'm just like, what the fuck is that? Like, do you know, I don't know, man. It's just like, and because you know it's for me. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Dynamics, amazingly produced. But you know it's for me, if someone's artwork is like dead. Like, obviously you can kind of miss the target a little bit,
Yeah, obviously.
But like, you know, when something's just way off the mark, I'm like, I do not trust your
You don't wanna
creative
listen to
decision
it, innit?
making.
Yeah,
I don't
totally.
trust your taste to even want to listen to your
If it
music.
looks like shit, it's
That's what I'm
probably
saying.
gonna sound like shit.
And especially, I don't mind if it looks like shit and it's funny.
Yeah,
But like, if it looks like shit, and I can tell you tried it.
Yeah.
So this is a trick. Don't try. Do you know what I mean? If you don't think you're gonna
Unless,
make it,
unless you
don't
know
try.
what you're doing. Unless you're
Yeah.
doing.
Like off your own accord, like I feel like it has to hold like some sort of like merit artistically to you. You know what I mean? Like
First
it's
thing
got to
you
like
see.
get your interest. Like,
Yeah,
why
yeah.
is-
Yeah,
you
yeah.
got
Yeah,
why do you
yeah.
bang? Yeah, why do you bang
I wanna
the
listen
record
to it.
before it looks shit?
Yeah.
You know, unless your mates.
But it's fully, it's put me off so much shit. Like so much shit.
No, fully, yeah, for sure. It's insane.
Yeah.
I think as well, it's also a thing of like something's just like aesthetically look cooler than like they usually. You know, music like wouldn't always sound as good as it like looks, but like I'll listen to it on the basis of
Yeah.
that looks fucking.
Yeah, for sure.
Xj cards.
Yeah, literally like anything
Umbrella.
with zero straight cards.
Yeah, but like we said about TV though, same thing. All their artwork, like them. Do you know what I mean? Just every single like usually portraits and shit, just like. But yeah, then you got the zero straight cards. Do you know what I mean? Like, but still, you should plug your fucking artwork thing, man.
Yeah, man.
Price is starting at
Nah,
£200 per
yeah.
commission.
Bro, like, you're underpricing me there.
Oh!
Oh, Karim. It's like
$3 grand.
Ah, that was Mace Race. 300.
It's not like 400, bro.
But that's only for line drawing, innit? Yeah. Line drawing, the actual things is up. Yeah. It's there. I must say starting at, innit? That's for the name.
That's a good move. Yeah, that's just for like
Oh,
single
damn.
letters.
Every time someone says his name twice, you know that episode of Alan Partridge, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Where he's in the car park, he's like, Dan. Every time. His arse was. But no, cause so yeah, no, I think what's the latest thing that you've worked on that isn't cracked?
Like Rev Band Drain in the States.
Well, their artwork is
Nothing
mad
major,
good.
obviously.
Well, yeah.
Just
No,
that
no,
massively popping band Drain.
It's like you know that Chris Wilson guy does all their art, so I did like a shirt for him.
Are you allowed to talk about the Regan Justice Center?
Oh, that I don't know if that's even happening. It's not even RJC specifically. It's like
I don't even know what that is.
There's other bands I did like a piece for him, like a shirt ages ago, and then like did some like hoodies and shit, and then he like hit me up to do the art for like the latest thing. I'm just kind of
The mock-up.
Where?
That looked so cool. I thought that honestly could have been like.
time it just got longed out. You know?
Why? What do you mean? Explain. This is a good opportunity for you to air your grievances with fucking annoying cunts, bro. Like, how? What's the worst thing? What's the most annoying thing that happens? Like, so say when we get like one artwork and you go, oh yeah, Karim, I want you to do my next artwork. Full stop. Like, how does it go wrong from there? Do you know what I mean? Explain to me how it goes to the start.
If it's a digital thing, I can make changes like constantly. You know, that's sound, but it's more the whole idea of, you know, when I'm working like fully physical, like fully
On a painting.
you get, yeah, like for example, in this instance it was like painting, and you know, like I suppose people don't understand like the difficulty it is to do little things. You know, if you don't really like a certain like colour palette or something in painting, but you like the painting, you know, being like, oh
Yeah, you switching that.
yeah, like you can't just
Yeah, you can do it on Photoshop, but it won't look
right.
right. It won't look right.
Yeah. And shit like that, being like, could you move that? Could we have that at a different angle?
And the cost, I guess the cost to you as well. It's like
fucking paint. I mean, like there was this artist, Abraham Games, who did like a talk, and he did a lot of like just. He was like a graphic designer more than anything. He did like stamps and shit back in the day, just better shit for like war propaganda and shit. But he would only ever send one piece to people, and that was his final thing. Then they didn't want it. They didn't want it.
I read that.
It's crazy, you know.
So
At a certain
yeah.
point, but I thought you got to establish a certain name as an artist, like before you can start putting movies like that.
Well, 100%. Like just anyone like who's like self-employed or just working in anything creative or that type of shit, like. You wanna, well, maybe I'm just a prick, but you wanna be sometimes. You just wanna like, you dying to talk, to go fuck themselves.
So sick, yeah.
Just be like, fuck off, but you need the work, innit? You need the work, and like you have to like build that thing, and it's kind of like that balance of like building your reputation versus like mugging yourself off. But then I would say though, how many people is it? Know your worth.
Yeah.
That's true. but don't overestimate that shit. There's nothing more embarrassing than overestimate. I'd rather underestimate it a little bit, but overestimate it. Look like, especially when you're doing stuff like friends.
Everyone being like full of gas and
Yeah. Like that's what I'm saying. Like 100%. Yeah, your work. Like people should be paying £200. No, but Ruto though, you should be getting paid like upwards of £200 per work right now. So that's what you should be charging people. But for you to come out and say that by yourself is like a bit mad, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? Without understanding that. And that's why I think, it's good to like kind
It's like putting a price on ability. It's hard to self-profess your own ability.
And that's the thing, but the way to do it, the way you have to kind of resolve it in your head is that like you're doing it ability at this point, at this stage you're at, and I kind of do it as well, versus experience. Now obviously we're not like, we've only been doing, the shit we're doing on our respective stuff like a couple of years, innit? But if you look at like the frequency that we've been working, and the kind of range of shit that you worked on, particularly for you, and the success of the shit you worked on, that should come at a premium now, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it comes as a thing as well, I suppose, of like meeting people and everything. It's crazy, it's like, I'd like, it's not necessarily like anything I've been doing like ability wise or anything is massively improved. It's more, it's like,
No, of course,
there's some people out there that are like perfectly capable of shit and are like really good at doing stuff.
For fucking mate.
Yeah, they don't. Well, they just don't. They don't. They don't know. Like, they don't
Well, yeah, no, of course.
In like they don't go like shows or something. They haven't met people, so no one's asking them to really do anything.
Well, it's all snowballing.
You know what I mean? Shit like that.
Yeah.
And it's crazy, man. At a certain point, like obviously, like, everyone makes start somewhere. I need to start like doing free shit for people.
Yeah. Why would you say that, bro? Let's get bleed out. Let's get bleed out.
You hit up Karim Newell.
Never. Basically, shit like that. It's like at the end of the day, like I don't know. I suppose you put a value in your work, but you also sit there and it's like, I don't know, if you back something or if you back a cause of something, you can't really be like asking for bare people.
No, it's not. But the thing is though, there's a balance in it. Like you say, it's like certain projects, you can kind of like bend the cost slightly in it.
Yeah, completely.
However, there are fundamental costs that should be met.
Yeah, definitely.
Cost of material and time.
Yeah, exactly.
For you, at minimum, even if you're bossing your friends, it's like when you do artwork for us, it's like, cause I will always pay for like the amount of time it's gonna cost you minimum, cause it's long, bro.
You understand, because you come from it like a background as well, where you have to deal with people and shit.
Yeah, and I know, me asking, bro, how long it takes, because let me tell you the process, So I have an idea. I send it to you. You send me back some shit. I like it. I send it to these man. They're like, yeah, I like it, and then they have their ideas. So it's like constant messaging, which takes time. That's all time that you could be working on other shit. So it's like that has to be. That's my whole thing. People gotta understand that time has to be compensated for, and that's not you. That's not you mugging anyone off. No. That's just like, cause you gotta make money.
Time waiting when you can't even act on it.
That's what I'm saying. You have to, and everyone has to make money. Like, and that's what people kind of, they're like, I mean, it's like I do the same thing. It's kind of like, bro, I can't. Electricity costs money for. Equipment servicing costs money. Rent costs money. It's like you can't, if you don't somehow get some return on them things, all you're doing is basically you gotta understand that you're actually paying everyone else. Like you're subsidizing everyone's shit for what benefits yourself. And it's like, okay, it's cool to like sometimes do little favors here and there for people, but to do the whole thing for free, the whole process like back to front for free is like a bit much, bro. And at the stage you're at, for people to even bust that is like a bit much.
No, that's a bit mad. I think it's one of those things of like, I don't know, science for a good cause, man. They're not profit nothing.
Yeah, if it's like a charity thing, it's different.
I know on top of that,
charge them double, man.
It's like hard.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah.
But it's it's rare at the end of the day now, especially like when you come out of like, I mean, at the end of the day, making a start like doing shit for free, you're gonna be known as a free guy.
Well, that's the thing. How that transition's hard.
Off that, and that'll be great. You get these great contacts, but then the second you ask them, for a 10 or a 15 quid, so combos get a bit longer, you don't get hit up a bit as much.
To me, bro, I'm not gonna lie, if you're over the age of 18 and you're moving like that, it's a fiction fucking shit. It's fucking embarrassing. It's actually embarrassing.
If you're looking to
It's how
make
the
money
fuck-
off of it,
Yeah, like, no, but not even that, bro. It's just like, how the fuck do you think the world works, bro? Like, honestly, like, it's just embarrassing. Like, I get, but the thing is, though, and what people gotta understand as well, is that, like, it's not even about, like, when you, like, especially if it's, like, people you sort of know. It's like, bro, it's not like I need all the money right now. Give me the fucking peas right now. It's just, like, they gotta understand that, like, bro, I'm not trying to, you probably get this as well, like, when you're trying to mates rate someone, and then they try and talk it down again. In my head, yeah, we're not boys. If someone, that's what honestly, because they gotta understand, yeah, for that process in a person's head, well, at least in my head, I imagine it's the same for you, is that you're like, okay, let me work out the costs and what's the fucking absolute best deal I can do for this person that I respect, and then you come to them with that figure. If they then try and talk that down, you're like, big man, there's nowhere lower it can go.
yeah.
If
This
anything,
is the
yeah,
lowest.
that's it. Don't even take the joke.
Good intentions or something.
And that's just- that's what I'm saying. That jars me, man.
Trying to get the best deal they can.
Because don't get me wrong, like, and that is a thing where any small business, but especially in like the creative shit, is sticky when you're dealing with like your friends, and like, because you're doing business, and business inherently, in kind of an arsehole way, it's kind of like you're on the opposite side of the table, and I think people forget that, like, it doesn't need to be that way 100% of the time, and that doesn't apply to your friends. You know what I mean? You're trying to like bring everyone onto the same side, and just like make sure you're not getting fucked over for it, and that's like, it's very like, it's actually like so complex and so nuanced, and there's so many like factors.
It's a mad thing.
Yeah.
When you finally value your shit, and you finally for the first, like, I remember the first time I like asked someone what, you know, for what at the time felt like a big amount of money, and asking someone for 30 quid for it.
Yeah.
I remember thinking,
There's no way they're gonna pay you.
they're gonna take that, and they're like, 30 quid, yeah, I'll send that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Click on that, and I just remember thinking, like, off the bat, I was just like, bro, you know, start pushing my luck.
Yeah, you should.
Going up fivers.
Yeah, 100%, yeah.
And then it's at a certain point where it's just like, now it's just a given, I'll charge what I charge, because it's just like...
Yeah, because, bro, at the end of the day, yeah, if you don't want something, bro, and the reality is, yeah, like you say, there are other people doing it. If you want something that's like, fucking, you can't expect someone to do something custom for you, for like, you know what I mean? Anything less than fucking triple figures is like very well priced, isn't it? And I think, it's sticky. Yeah, exactly.
Especially at a point where, like, I don't know, like with you know, just like life commitments, study and everything.
See what I mean?
Like, a combination of things like
That's the
that
thing,
to
bro.
get to,
Bro, that's what I mean, man. They don't, like, it's not like
they
you're.
assume you're just some
This,
freed up guy.
that's what I mean. Like, I don't know what the perception is like for you. Like, you just have all these drawings that you do every day for fun, and you go, oh yeah, oh okay, there you go. There's this one. It's done anyway. It's like, bro.
It's really difficult to input pen to paper, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, of course, man. When you're not in the mood and you're not feeling creative, like, fucking on.
shit like that can last for time.
Yeah, I don't know, cause, but I think no. I mean, like, it seems like you're getting more and more work, like, as time goes on.
It's cool.
And being even at the point where you're talking about turning shit down and like not, it's like crazy.
It's nice to be in a position where I can do that for sure. I mean, it's definitely not a place where I can say I've like made it or anything, but it's cool. It's cool, like, I don't know.
Like when you look back in it compared to like if you A B
Making money off something you love.
Yeah, 100%.
Just doing drawing just skulls and shit.
And you get like getting better and better at it.
Oh, I appreciate it.
Yeah, you used to be shit, mate.
All of that work from your early days. Not for me.
Nah, but
that Island of Love promo tape.
Oh, disgusting. That monkey, so corny.
Oh, God, yeah.
are you man gonna do more merch, shirts, anything like that?
We haven't done any, so I don't know what you
Yeah, I
need
don't know
more.
why. Yeah, I don't know why I say. I thought
more merch.
Oh
We
no,
haven't done
you were
any.
talking about it. That's why I remember you were talking about. What are you talking
We've
about?
got
Merch with them?
badges.
Oh,
But I
badges.
think
It
that's
must
I
have
think
been
they're
badges.
gone
It must
now.
have
We
been
had
badges.
badges.
Yeah.
But yeah, as soon as we can.
But the thing is though, yeah, you man ain't played a single fucking show in.
Yeah, we thought about doing grinders a lot.
Well, Grinder, yeah. You man are all on Grinder, yeah. I love Grinder.
When shows start back up,
But that's the thing, bro. And I thought, yeah, I mean, this is where like Micromoon and Love in a similar boat, where it's kind of like obviously Micromoon's played some shows, but we always play weird shows that don't fit us.
Like the time, to be fair, I mean, like,
Yeah, not really. We played we definitely played under 10 shows.
yeah,
I
definitely.
mean, we haven't played any.
But the
Yeah,
shows
I think so.
Really?
I think so.
it's more in space, the space.
That doesn't sound right.
No, deep
that
it.
guy.
Actually deep it. Actually deep it.
So what was the first show again?
Oh, this way, the way this guy's actually gonna count them all out.
Yeah, he's gonna count
But I'm
them all
telling
out.
you right now, I'd be surprised if it is over 10, yeah. Which I don't think it is. But
Yeah, I don't really
it's
care.
definitely less than like 15.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah.
20% of them. Nah, do you know what I mean? Yeah, but the thing is, but it's like for us, yeah, like where we fit in the respect of like obviously we know loads of people in hardcore, but it's like how the fuck do we get put on them?
It's the same for us.
That's what I mean. That's exactly what I'm saying. It's kind of like, and it's hard to gauge like when it comes to like the merch side of things, all of the boring shit.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You're just kind of like, dude, I don't know how many shirts to get done because like I don't know. This I'm looking because we honestly when we play if we're on the bill, yeah, we're martial hardcore bands. Yeah. I'm thinking, raw. If we get a 15% swing on this crowd, where they fuck with it, stay in the room for the whole set, we done alright, innit? Do you know what I mean? Because
in my eyes, I just started thinking more like I don't know, just about things that like aware now, and it's like the idea, I guess, of like making a run, like say like you got like a, I don't know, think of like some like mad like shirt or hoodie or something.
Yeah.
You can't find it.
Yeah, whatever it is, it's gonna sell like
If you find something that you yourself would want to do, like I've been thinking about just nutty shit, I just can't find it.
Well, that's the thing, innit? But then, and also that kind of like, but do you not find like the struggle comes in like trying to figure out like the actual boring like logistical part of it, as in like how many? Yeah. Do you know what I mean? It's like, I ain't got a fucking clue. Like, you know.
It's one of those things of like, I remember seeing, you know, this like bootleg guy make these crazy like fleece hoodies. Right? I actually know I make band fleece hoodies and I thought that was fucking sick.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I was like, there's a
Bro, we should make these.
Crazy like rest in pieces like New York hardcore bootleg and like some like cream fleece hoodie. I was like, that's nutty. Like, I don't think that.
Like, with like embroidered or some shit.
Well, yeah, all embroidered just on the centre. And I was like, that is so sick. And then I hit him up and I was like, you know, where do you source the hoodies for this? And he was like, oh, my local like Urban Outfitters was having a career at. Let's try to chuck out bare of these. So he just took them and they sold like mad. You know, he sold his whole stock. And then I've hunted around. I can't find those hoodies nowhere. It's printed on nothing.
That's what I'm saying. And yeah, I mean,
right place, right.
The scale. So what you're saying, like literally, what like 15, 20.
Yeah, it gets you thinking about, you know. So now it's more, I guess, waiting less on like a cool idea for a shirt and more just like trying to find something cool.
Yeah.
I could think about printing some shit on the odd.
Like we were gonna do T-shirts for for the Fuzzbrain Fund.
Yeah.
And we made one.
Where's my fucking money?
You can have the one, to be fair.
I think you might can hold that, bro.
It became a shirt.
There's a hand-drawn Island of Love from Fuzzbrain.
What should you spell island?
I ain't even got it now.
I wanted it as well, man. Fucking
3Ds.
It was mad, but like,
It was sick.
Something like that. I mean, we had this idea of what was it? We were gonna like line and cut it.
Yeah, the thing is, because I mean, like making good merch is like, I mean, none of us
it's a bit of a minefield.
Like, we're musicians. We're not really anything else.
Bob, trust me, it's actually low key. Yeah, I have this conversation all the time, all the fucking time. You see, like in music, now obviously every industry you're expected to be like multi, like you know, be able to be on top of your shit in different regards, yeah. But bruv, even just on a musician level, yeah, how fucking stupid it is. Low-key is good, man. Where is it? You lost it.
It's a good shirt.
Prick. There's a good shirt, man.
Yeah, to be fair, where is it? Have you got it?
No.
Where is I know it's got that, isn't it?
Do I know it's got
it's
Insert beat here, like.
Yeah, go on, say it. And it'll bleep it.
You gotta bleep
Is there a girl? Have you said it to a girl?
I knew it.
Fuck's sake, man.
I mean, that's cool, innit? Like,
That's never coming
it's
back.
fine.
I do remember giving it, to be honest.
Crib, just mess with
We'll cut this whole part. We'll cut this whole part.
cut this whole bit.
We'll cut this whole part. Yeah, you know that was cut back in.
5-minute video.
Shit, then.
That was one of a kind, man. What are you thinking?
I was like, you can wear this. Like, I had no t-shirt.
I know.
One of a kind, hand-drawn Island of Love Fuzzbrain
I
t-shirt.
ain't trying to wear that myself. I ain't asking for that back. You know what I mean?
I'll wear that. Give it to me.
Please can I have back?
Okay, I remember the day you offered it to me and I didn't take it.
Offered it to you.
Yeah, you just I'll just take it. I remember, you literally said just
Offering
take
it round to
I remember
people?
that. No, I remember you said that. I remember, like, I was like, oh, that's sick, I'm gonna make more.
Absolutely.
I remember
Didn't offer it
that.
to
You
me.
just, I'll just take it, it's calm. He was giving them away.
He was lit.
This is the worst. This is the worst attempt at fundraising I've ever heard from.
I know, man.
I made one shirt.
Hey, we tried.
Offered it to Bear Man, and he gave it away.
PayPal me,
This is
innit?
like big man.
JamesBurchin@gmail.com. Send whatever you want.
Call him the brother.
Cause you say that, yeah, all my days. But Sam Wood, you know Sam Wood,
Yeah,
the
yeah,
fucking
cool.
animator don, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
What's a geezer? Other day he just messages me. He goes, "Hey, what's your PayPal?" I was like, he goes, he just sent me £100. He goes,
Is it?
yeah, he was just like,
Was that for the
guy.
scene?
Yes,
Yeah.
obviously,
Only
bro.
non-bleep's name.
Obviously, yeah. I was
Is that
like,
the
obviously, I
same
was
Sam
like,
Wood?
Sam Wood.
The animator.
Big up you.
Is that the same Sam Wood that's on the comp?
Yeah.
Well,
Bro, like,
plug the
Was
comp.
it for the
Yeah,
scenes?
yeah.
Was it for the scenes that he made back
Persistent
then?
existence. That'll be out.
Watch how you just
Persistent
That'll be
existence.
out sometime.
Not quite what I meant.
Yeah, it's crazy.
We'll plug it. What are you gonna do? Tapes?
Tapes, yeah. Short run.
What's the big cartel Bandcamp situation?
Bandcamp.
Bandcamp.
Yeah.
First tape was sick. That band Looney.
Yeah, thank
I rated that. That was
Yeah,
cool.
it's good. Nah, I listen to it as well.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
it's
good
cool.
shit, guys. Good shit. But yeah, bro, Sam Wood, geezer, man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get at him for all your animation needs.
I respect him on levels like I've never known like an artist like especially like in my age group where it's like such a distinctive style and like puts out so much fucking
Yeah.
like
It's
big
nuts,
scale
man.
work, like insane, just hard working, like constantly like fucking like, animation.
Yeah, bro, fucking hell. Yeah.
Working on
giving away
palettes.
sketch
No,
books.
no,
I like
Working on palettes,
every
like,
sketch
yeah,
book.
fashion.
Go, lads.
Like fashion, textiles, shit. But when you're working on like textiles and palettes and animations and shit,
Yeah, nah, it's
that's fucking
wild.
time-consuming work, man.
I see, bro, my guy Joffrey in it with his like multi fucking disciplines, bro. It's just like I remember he was doing like the fucking clay stuff in it. Was it claymation? Whatever you were doing? Yeah, it was stop motion shit. And like, cause just how long it takes to even just make just build a one figure, let alone the fucking all the backdrops, everything, and then at the same time do a 2D
It's always sick, bro.
animation.
It's always
Dude,
sick.
this is
To get-
fucking
to get,
insane.
like,
man.
like a few minutes of like a film like on your own, it's like fucking monumental levels. Mental levels, you know, like it's
I'm
insane.
not gonna lie, you guys are a fucking stop motion music video band. 100%, 100%, bro.
Hey, fuck you, man.
You might gonna be like, where's
Fuck
the band that always went, man, oh, they're so shit.
Okay, go.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's you, man. You might gonna be on like Johnny Trendle.
Hey, fuck you, man. Fuck you.
Bro, I'm there for it.
That was fun.
I was gonna let it slide.
Hey, that was by the Noisettes. That was by the Noisettes.
Of course you know.
Of course I know. This is what I'm saying. I cannot chat about music around
You're
you.
gonna this guy's gonna end up
Whatever I
working
say.
at a major label. He's gonna be an A&R guy.
Hey,
He's
fuck
gonna
it.
call it now. And
It
he's
started
gonna
with the
he's gonna be
hot
like
takes and
he's
now
gonna get
it's
some
just
17-year-olds and he's be like, I can make you guys stars. That's all you need to be. I'm fast forward in 5 years, bro. Gosh, look, don't worry. Because you remind me of the Noisettes. Because you'll be like, I remember back in 2011 when I saw, and just insert any next shit. Like,
I remember that. That tune was everywhere. I mean, I don't know why I'm getting
I know
ripped.
exactly the one
That
you
tune
mean.
was
I know.
everywhere. Like-
It's true. Hey, what was your first show? I bet you sang well.
My first show. Fuck, I don't even know, man. It would have been something I went to with my parents.
Oh, see, I know.
Honestly.
what
Like, I would have been like.
Give an answer.
Your parents have like good taste.
My
in
parents,
music.
yeah, my parents,
for real?
yeah, my parents, like they like. I mean, that's like where all my music
I
comes
can't
from.
see you like going to anything embarrassing.
It would have.
Mine's pretty embarrassing.
Yeah, I don't know. It would have been something like parents. I would have been like 12 or 13.
That's kind
First show I went to on my own is
Yeah,
a
go
bit
on,
embarrassing.
go on.
It was Slaves.
That's
That was my.
I went with my little cousin.
I was 14.
Yeah.
It was at Scala.
Slaves at Scar.
Scala, yeah. To be fair, before they released an album or anything,
That's how you know they had that mad deal with it.
Yogi.
That's how
Yeah.
you know it's mad. If they didn't release an album, they're playing Scholar, you're like, someone's paying for that. But the thing is, I'm not gonna lie, because obviously that's not my shit in it.
What was your first show?
My first show. Alright, so do you remember back in the day? This is gonna age me again. Yeah. There used to be iTunes Festival in it, where you get free tickets and shit. So I just used to enter them all in it, trying to get free tickets. I got free tickets. Do you remember there was this indie band? Nah. I wish. This is less embarrassing. White Lies, big man. Was
White
it-
Lies
no,
had
it
some
wasn't
good
him.
tunes.
It wasn't him. It wasn't him.
That tune,
I
Death,
did
that's
see
a
them
big
though.
song.
I got free tickets to that as well. The Cortinas. That was it.
Cortinas.
No.
Nah, I don't rate the
Oh,
Cortinas.
it's bad.
I don't rate the
I would have
Cortinas.
never
White
played
Lies
it.
had some
No,
big
neither
tunes.
do I. But
White
I was like,
Lies-
free
White Lies had a
music.
couple
Me and
good
the
tunes.
Dean went fam, and we were like, and we were like in the roundhouse, like,
How old were you?
raw music. Like 12, 13.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
What was
about
your
that,
first
yeah,
show
yeah.
then?
I think. Oh, I don't remember. I think the first
He's
ever
lying,
one was
bro.
out in Colombia.
You lying?
It was like something Rose, but the one I remember properly was like.
Was that Miro?
No, it was
Miro
like something.
Static Shock Weekend.
No, and then but the one I remember better, the one I went to with like a friend. This was more like a open, like anyone like in the town could go to. But like the one I remember more was like, I guess, was Wombats.
Yeah.
So Wombats was
Fuck
like
with
a
Move
friend.
into New York.
Yeah, movie.
Banging tune.
Right, everyone's talk. What was yours?
I think it was
I think it's.
Oh, that's kind of
that's
sick.
kinda
I can't
tight.
even
I'm
make
not
fun
gonna
of
lie.
that.
I was,
kinda
I
tight.
was mad young though. I stood by the bar the whole time. I think
I'm
my
not
my
gonna
dad,
lie,
like.
I used to be such a pussy at
Yeah,
shows, yeah.
yeah.
Do you, I used to get this thing, yeah. You know, you're standing up for very long, and then your fucking abs start hurting, fam.
Oh yeah.
For standing,
yeah.
I used to get that. I used to think, what? Is this like what happens at shows? Like, it's like an endurance test, because man just standing there like thinking like, hey, this music is good, yeah, but like low key, like man just wants to sit down. Yeah, literally, I'll just be there like.
Trying to bust the windmill for the course.
Bruv, honestly, yeah, bruv, like that, yeah, that was like, yeah, not really it. But even then, though, even at that show, like, I remember feeling like, this is not it. Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Nah, I can't lie. When I saw Slaves, I was like, holy shit.
No, but that's the thing. But I get it though, because when I went to see Slaves with my little cousin, everyone's his age.
Yeah.
And everyone's the same age, and I was like watching as someone
It's
like
like being
it's not for
kids
me in it.
folks.
Well, I went to bro. Did you ever go underage festival?
Oh no!
I bet you went those like club nights where they like serve
No,
you like
no. It's not.
Yeah.
But there was a festival, yeah. It used to be.
Wonderland.
It was. I'm not gonna lie.
Everyone
Yeah.
drinking Jason O's like
Bro, it's actually just any straight edge festival. It's exactly like that, cause it's not. But like, I think no, it was actually a good idea because it
I
was
didn't
like
know there were
it was
straight edge
not. It
festivals.
was like 11 to 16 or some shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
And like obviously no alcohol, nothing in it. But the lineup would be very similar
The
to like.
shandies were flowing.
Shandies were flowing, like.
Walking the W.
Everyone's
Probably,
busy on
bro.
lemonade.
Really like, but the
Bottle
thing
of
is
Glens
though,
around the
I
whole
just
time.
I remember going there. I only went once, right? And it was at Victoria Park, but I think it was a similar lineup to like Field Day because it was exactly the same
Field
places,
Day.
exactly the same
Yeah.
stage, yeah. And then
I feel they
cousin,
always was a good one.
Yeah.
I remember going there, and then like it's 11 to 16, or might even be 11 to 18, yeah. But everyone's like under like 14, 15 in it.
Yeah.
So you see this one don, he's just like 2 feet taller than everyone else that's smuggling booze, and you're like, that's just weird, bro. That's just weird. But it's sick though, because obviously all the youths they don't know like how to like move in them spaces. So I just remember, yeah, like, and I went with Deja, yeah. And like, bro, do you remember Dev Hines? Yeah, used to be a light speed champion before.
Blood
he
Orange?
played.
Yeah.
Yeah, Blood Orange guy had light speed champion before that, innit? And Deja was obsessed with my man, innit? So we went there, yeah. We saw him, but then like between like the sets, people legit, yeah, all the youths would fucking run between the stages, like spinning. I mean, they should like, is this like moonwalk? Just seems a bit long, innit? Like, but they're full of like spinning, like I'm talking like the whole stage is fucking weird. But they just stopped doing it, like some stampede.
Kanye like fucking running to touch the sky. They say that. It's like
No,
Spring
no.
Bars, he's sprinting.
Oh no, I see it, yeah. Just he goes bare fast for no reason, innit? Just like, bro, yeah, everyone was going
I
home.
love that
So
video
funny.
so much.
But because yeah, I mean yeah, that underage festival thing, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, yeah, I wish they still had that. I'd love to play something like that. That
Yeah,
sounds very
trust,
sketchy
man,
saying
yeah.
that.
That's
But
why
I
it's
always
time to
say,
do it, innit?
because they're better about it. Like these youths, and bro, you can't go. There's no underage. There's no all ages shows now.
They're a
Innit?
responsive crowd, you know, young people.
Of course they are. You know what I mean?
Oh,
And
yeah,
if
all-
they're into it, they're into it. Bro, I
Yeah.
remember who played. Bro, Hadouken yeah, played there. You know that fucking, you know, do you know? Oh my days, I'll play
Yeah,
it to you.
I know, yeah,
It's
yeah.
so bad. I'll play it to you. It's so bad.
Yeah, yeah.
I remember they played and they fucking were throwing shirts like into the fucking like crowd, right? And these youths were going mad. When you hear this music, when you hear how bad this music is, you're just gonna be like, raw. They are so responsive, fam. They respond to anything, fam. Dream crowd, bro.
What do I do with all this
Free shit with him.
merch now? I'm giving it to him.
Imagine, no, but imagine. Oh, dude. Andrew, what was your fucking first?
First show was Royal Blood.
Oh, that's even worse than slaves.
no, it's
That's even
not,
worse
right?
than slaves.
It's about the same.
Shit, die.
It's about the same. I'm looking at
Nah,
it
fuck
like.
Royal
I was
Blood, man. Fuck Royal
14,
Blood.
Portsmouth
Fuck Royal
Pirates,
Blood.
Turbo Wolf supporting, blew my face off.
I rate,
Wait, what
no,
year
yeah,
was
obviously,
Turbo
like,
Wolf, genuinely great live band, but Royal Blood's definitely
that's the thing, it's like, it's your first show.
Yeah.
Like, obviously, like,
Well, that's it, innit?
I
That's
mean,
what I'm
slaves,
saying.
like, it blew my mind. I
Well,
can't,
that's
I
the
can't
thing.
even lie
Yeah,
about it. Like
That's a
seeing
job.
that as like a
Like-
kid, like, and it's, you know, it's
But I
loud.
remember, because I remember that, like, for me when I was like, because when I was 15, I done work experience, yeah, in fucking rough trade class. That's why it's so funny. So you know, like, Static Shock Ellis, yeah. So I can tell in his head, because he used to work there at them times, innit?
Yeah.
So I know in his head he's like, bro, that's dickhead you, bro. Because I was someone annoying you, bro. I didn't know nothing about nothing. All I knew, like, obviously, like, whatever, like, pop music was about, whatever, like, shit grime people were listening to, like, on their phone. I'll say, like, it wasn't even shit grime. It's just, like, you can't, it's out of, like, black music, innit? Like, you can't hear nothing in it, so
There's no
it's
LP
like,
of that in there.
yeah, no, I just mean, like, it wasn't, people, like, the way kind of, like, it was always weird to me that when grime, like, blew up here into, like, this thing, because people, it was not taken seriously for so long, yeah,
Like a decade.
like a fucking entire decade, yeah, and then people were like,
It's
finally
easy on the
speaking on
radio.
these artists that like, oh my god, these people are like pioneers of like this thing, and I'm just like, yeah, like Skepta for example, right? Because obviously the guy in it, like to the point when I was in year 9, we had to do like an art project about like our idols, yeah. Yous were fucking painting Skepta then, year 9, and that's 2009.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
he's the
yeah.
guy.
Yeah,
Like
that was like his
that's my
pop
point.
star phase, innit?
Well, that's my point. But
Yeah.
like that was the guy then, and then it took how many years later? And then everyone's like, oh, he's there. It's just weird to me because you know how we're talking about first shows.
Yeah.
That's that for them people, like for so many people I went to school with, that was like their equivalent of their like weird like kind of intro to music. And then they listen to that, and that's that now considered. Anyway, but my point is, yeah, my whole thing when I was working in Rough Trade, yeah, well, I say working, when I was interning, work experiencing, like I was some annoying dickhead, man, snapping them stickers on the CD cases. I'm fucking absolute boss, trust me, cuz. But like, it was like crazy to me because there was like this guy working there. He was in this band. Well, they were obviously all in bands, but like he was in this band called now it's Male Bonding, and they were signed to like Sub Pop.
They were cool. I like Male Bonding.
Male Bonding. They're a good band, yeah. Like, but like I remember like
Still about.
I don't think so.
They were cool,
Yeah, good band, but like I remember like being, because I was like slowly kind of getting into. Obviously, it was like you'd stick on the same records that were always so in it. So you'd be like, raw, this one with the banana always sells, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? Nah, I already knew about that one. I already knew about that one. No, but like Fugazi, for example, you be like 13 songs. Why does this 13 song shit always sell? And you listen to it, like, oh, okay. So, and then obviously, like, I was listening to a lot of like Nirvana and stuff, and you're like, raw, Sub Pop. This guy is on the same Sub Pop as them. You're like, you can do that and do that. And I was thinking like, raw, that is like the fucking coolest fucking thing. And like, being around people like, actually doing this shit, and you're like, fucking hell. Because I didn't know like no one, cuz. No one.
Everyone feels like a superstar.
Real talk, bro.
Anyone
That's
that's
brilliant.
vaguely involved in anything, shaking hands.
But the fact that they're on stage, that's what I'm saying. I remember even when I was even younger, like this guy, one of like my friends, his dad had like a practice drum kit in his yard. And I was like, bro, your dad like actually like plays drums, like he makes like records music. I was thinking in my head, I'm like, bro, this guy must be like the guy in it. Do you know what I mean? Because you're just thinking like, bro, he actually like is
You
on
don't
stage.
realise how many people are grinding on the same thing.
And guess what?
We've
now
in the world.
transcended them. Do you know what I mean? But no, it's like, that shit's crazy. Them like, them early experiences, like fucking hell. That's what I'm saying, but I'm not gonna lie. You know how bare people, they're like, oh yeah, you know, I threw out all the records that I hated, and then I really regretted it. Big man, I don't think I'm gonna regret too many of the shit I was listening to in them times.
No way.
Honestly, because like, bro, because I didn't, I didn't know nothing. I knew like, my sister was like, so this is like when Skins was on TV, so that whole soundtrack, that sound, wasn't my sister's like,
Had a good soundtrack.
No, it didn't, bro.
No, it did.
It had bits, it had bits.
There's good tunes
So
in that
I would
sound.
hear stuff from her, and I'm thinking that's the coolest thing.
I found mad bands.
I'm not about it.
Yeah, shit like The Fall
Yeah,
and
the
like...
Block Party.
Exactly, bro.
I found Fucked Up. That was a mad one. That was my
Fucked Up on the Skins soundtrack.
to Fucked Up. Yeah, they were in
Boom.
Is it Season with Cook and Freddie?
I only watched the first
But
two seasons.
they
If you
were
don't
the
feel
first
how
episode.
oh, you like Jonah, yeah, you Skins,
Yeah, it was mad. That
I'm
was,
not gonna lie,
that was
yeah.
my introduction to Fucked Up.
The amount of times I've been watching Zion, and I swear I was watching, bro, what's my man's fucking hitchhiking show, Anyway, cause I was watching some next show,
Billy Connolly.
No. Is it Dave? I think it might be David Troy. His show. Anyway, bro, I'm just hearing. I'm like, wow, that sounds like Jonah playing drums, bro. Cause obviously I record him like semi-frequently, innit? I was like, bro, this came out like 15 years ago, And it was like fucked up on it, innit? And you're just like the most random fucking like all over the place, and I'm like, bro, honestly, we should all be aspiring to get to that point.
That's right.
In a way, it's just that you just had like you've been able to do so much wild shit, and they can still do so much wild shit. Like, the year the horse thing, that's half is coming
No
out.
sign of stopping, man. No sign of stopping.
I used to read about Fucked Up in my NME when I was a kid. When I was like 11 years old. When I was like 11 years old, I got mad into reading the NME. and like fuck. but this band Fucked Up were always coming up, and I just knew they were just like a band that I read about. They were just, I didn't really know anything about them.
It's crazy.
Now
we're
touching
And now here we are.
the man himself. Fuck off, Jaro. Never come back here. No. Alright, bruv, let's wrap this shit up. Hey, plug some shit.
Yeah, go on.
Plug your compilation.
There's bare tapes coming out soon. By the time this is out,
This
Comp
is-
tape.
You gotta say the name. You gotta say the name, man. You gotta say the name.
3 days, bruv. This ain't gonna be done by
I'm
then.
not cut out for marketing yet, but
Persistent existence.
yeah, persistent
You gotta say the
existence.
name.
I'll say it on 3, 1, 2, 3.
Persistent existence.
You know, that's gonna be the intro to this. Yeah. That's literally what I did, bro. For me, it's worth doing. I push your thing. How can they get you to do work?
I guess like through my Insta.
Which is
I don't want to say
Say it, man. Say it.
Instagram names, you prick. Just criminal.
Number one.
Start with a one.
Number one is the
criminal, but
eye.
the first eye is a
Don't
one.
forget, number one is the eye.
I said number one is the eye.
Yeah, bro.
It's the other way around, big man.
No, it's carries one.
No, the eye is the number one.
No, but you can say it either way. You can say it either way.
Number one is the eye. Then they see
To be
it.
fair, you're right.
Those gramadons.
He's kind of
All
right.
that guys.
He's actually got a point. He's actually got a point.
You don't get no work because everyone's trying to say the number one is the eye on Instagram, you idiot, bro. Anyway, let us plug some shit, bro.
I'm the love, man. That's all I have. It's like
That's what you need a job outside. That's gonna be like,
Hey,
coming down is like, please any work, bro.
yeah, if anyone's hiring, I can do anything. You know,
At this point,
It's an interview.
Yeah.
Shoe shining.
I'm the love.
Window cleaning.
If you like good music,
If you need a chimney sweep.
yeah, if you need a chimney sweep, I'll walk the dog.
when do you think the thing that we're working on this next week's gonna be done?
Oh,
And how?
done.
When are you aiming? Man,
I don't
saying,
know.
I
Exciting,
think
man.
we want it to be out by summer.
Yeah.
cool. So by the summer show, by
Yeah. By the time we can start playing shows and stuff, it would be nice to have something to sell, push.
Some more music.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know why when
Check it
you
out.
said pre, like in my head I heard it as like pre-com.
I knew you were gonna fucking say that.
This is the way you roll the pre. I just say that. I don't know why. Like it's just it's a lot of emphasis on the
like
July.
even similar or something.
It's just like, yeah, I know. It's just
I
like,
just heard it.
we're actually mentally ill, bro. I swear.
Just a word for you, you know.
Damn, plug some shit where you got to plug this out from your afro.
Everyone was calm. New micromoon song.
Slap.
And you got your
What's the next one that's coming out?
Yeah,
It's gonna be called Light.
yeah, I'm gonna
Like-
record some
I'm not
acoustic
gonna
stuff
lie,
on that. New flash
That's been
LP
working
on the
for
way.
Endless mixing sessions.
Yeah, so actually that's what I need to do tonight. So yeah, Flaccid OP on the way soon.
Go on.
Is it?
I say, I've been inspired by some word, yeah, sending me £100. So if anyone wants to send me cash.
Fuck's sakes, bit tremble. Okay, as promised, yeah, episode 6. I was gonna read the fucking playlist, the cracked playlist names out here. Section called Benny Bedtimes, because obviously the studio is in use right now. Obviously, man's doing this from my bed, innit? But into my settings and that. So yeah, we had a number of good submissions. Many of you are sick fucks, and I love it. So yeah, let's get into it. So at number 1, bearing in mind these are no, I'll go over which one I think won after, and then I'll be in contact with the winner. So, number 1, this one came from within the band. Michael at the largest baby shower. Which is the inside joke, which we'll get into next episode. Number 2, simple but effective, horsecock. Number 3, Sony Ericsson top deck bus bangers. And then you got number 4, how do you get rid of skid marks? Asking for a friend. That's a good one. Ski nut punch, bruv. What a throwback. Skiing. Let's make it a thing. Everyone gotta try and bring back skiing. That's the next thing. And then you got Michael, Dan, Ray, and Ben's lonely fat gay friend. I appreciate the support. Oh wow, it's taking a dark turn. We got making schnitzel with Joseph Fritzl. we asked for it when this country with them was. And we got Kim Jong-un beating up Tun Tun. Fuck me, bro. This one's a good one. Songs to wipe my ass to. I appreciate it. Tokyo 2020 Paralympic opening ceremony playlist. And then you got Dr. Pepper kills your sperm. Dr. Pepper kills your sperm. Another good naughty school time rumor. This one's a throwback to an earlier episode. Ben, Ray, Michael, and Dan and their unbroken shag bands. That's a good one. True say that we must have some around. The fella with the Stella. Wow. There's quite a few Stella themed ones in here, you know. Big Dick Dan's cocks like a Stella can. Not true. And then we got one for President Trump. Pardon Bin Laden. Then we got Doing the Mobot. A day on the golf course with Jimmy Rolfe and 3 dwarfs. Fuzzbrain Fuckery. That's a good one. NSPCC meetings with Jimmy and Rolfe. Dark. That's a good one. That's a gold medal. That's a gold medal one. Then we got someone put gay for Ray. Oh my god! Someone put you're going to jail now. A hire bus driver. Now anyone who's in when LSE around 2011, yeah, probably knows that one. And then there's good ones at the end. Wudan, Ray Mysterio, as in like Ray Mysterio. And then Kareem, this must be from him himself. Kareem's new balls. Shout out Kareem New Ball. Peck and Bus Sperminator. That's a good one. Oh my god. Fisty A comma, which I'm assuming is a Christy O'Connor reference. And then to close it out, your girl's got napalm breath. Strong. For me, I think I'm gonna go with this week's winner. It's either gonna be between Fuzzbrain Fuckers or Edda's PCC meetings with Jimmy and Rolf, because that is those are two pretty dark ones. Let's go Fuzzbrain Fuckers. Keep it light. I say Cos too much and it's quite a shit studio, so I'll be in touch. I'll get you your thing. Anyway, good night everyone.